In October 1962, an American spy plane secretly photographed nuclear missile sites being built by the Soviet Union on the island of Cuba. For 13 days in October 1962, the world waited, seemingly on the brink of nuclear war, and hoped for a peaceful resolution to the Cuban Missile Crisis. After several secret meetings with his advisors on how to resolve it peacefully, Kennedy decided to place a naval blockade, or a ring of ships, around Cuba. The aim of this was to prevent the Soviets from bringing more military supplies.
What kind of a peace do I mean, and what kind of a peace do we seek? Not a Pax Americana, enforced on the world by American weapons of war. Not the peace of the grave or the security of the slave. I am talking about genuine peace, the kind of peace that makes life on earth worth living, the kind that enables men and nations to grow and to hope and build a better life for their children. Not merely peace for Americans, but peace for all men and women. Not merely peace in our time, but peace in all time. I speak of peace, therefore, as the necessary, rational end of rational men. I realize the pursuit of peace is not as dramatic as the pursuit of war, and frequently the words of the pursuers fall on deaf ears, but we have no more urgent task. Our problems are man-made, therefore they can be solved by man, and man can be as big as he wants. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. Man's reason and spirit have often solved the seemingly unsolvable, and we believe they can do it again. And if we cannot end now our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. For in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's futures, and we are all mortal.
How Soviet leader Khrushchev would respond to the naval blockade and U.S. demands was unsure, but leaders of both countries recognized the devastating possibility of a nuclear war and publicly agreed to a deal. In his commencement speech at American University, President Kennedy urged Americans to re-examine Cold War stereotypes and myths, call for a strategy of peace that would make the world safe for diversity. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air, we all cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal. Would this method apply in any situation the contemporary world in terms of war? I would say yes. The part of this method that could use today is negotiation. If we talked out our disagreements with our enemies, perhaps we could come up with a plan that could solve that very problem.